Hello viewers, good evening. This is D.India Focus and I am Sricharan. In this edition of D.India Focus viewers, we'll be looking at the rise in fuel prices. How is it going to impact a common man? Because that's what we want viewers. A common man, how is he going to be impacted from it? How rising crude oil prices, domestic taxes and fall in demand are affecting fuel prices in India and much more viewers in this packed edition of D.India Focus, and I welcome you all to this. Now, petrol prices have seen a constant rise. Every day, the petrol and diesel prices are rising. As a whole, the fuel prices are rising. Petrol has crossed the rupees 100 mark in at least 6 states as a result of a rupees 4.9 per liter hike in its prices since the beginning of May. This is the 23rd hike since May 4th and 6th time in the month of June. We are just in June 13th, already 6 times hike in fuel prices is seen, taking fuel prices across the country to a historic high. Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan on Monday blamed a surge in global crude oil prices for the rising domestic prices of petrol and diesel. Today, let's try to know and understand about the rising crude oil prices, its impact and fall in demand of fuel prices in India. Manmohan Singh's government in 2010 deregulated petrol prices and Narendra Modi's government deregulated diesel prices in 2014. Once the government announces what's this deregulation, let's first understand it, viewers. Once the government announces a complete deregulation of diesel prices or petrol prices, government owned oil marketing companies such as HPCL, BPCL would get the power to decide the price of diesel based on market prices of fuel. This is what deregulation of diesel or petrol prices mean. Whereas in the previous year, we have already seen that there was a negative oil price in the international market. But even then, the fuel prices did not come down as expected, whereas it was increasing on the other hand. What is the reason behind it? This is a big question to be answered, and I'll be answering it in the further few minutes, viewers. The prices on one hand were decreasing, but the taxes on the other hand, the excise duties were increasing. States also increased their taxes. The central government was increasing, so the states thought that they should also increase. Crude oil per liter is bought at 32.39, but the petrol price in Delhi on 1st June is 94.49 per liter. Let's break down the pricing, viewers, so that we understand what's the pricing, what's the breakdown of prices. Crude oil for petrol is 32.39 per liter, viewers. It's purchased the crude oil at 32.39 per liter. Refinery process plus all other charges is 3.6 per liter. Fuel prices after processing is 35.99 per liter. Now let's come to central government taxes, dealers, commission, etc. Excise duty plus cess is 32.9 per liter. Commission is 3.79 per liter. Before VAT, we have to pay 72.68 per liter, whereas the VAT charges 21.81 per liter for petrol, and the last price comes down to 94.49 per liter. Viewers, look at the numbers. Crude oil price, the crude oil normal price is 32.39 per liter, whereas we pay tax, that's cess duty, excise duty plus cess at the rate of 32.9 per liter. So this proves that crude oil price is less, whereas the excise duty, the cess, is more than the crude oil. Let's look at it on the other hand, on the other view, viewers. Fuel price after processing is 35.99 per liter, whereas VAT plus excise duty, it sums up to 54.71 per liter. Look at the tax rates. Look at the burden which a common man is taking up, viewers. The petrol price, the fuel price is just 35.99 per liter, whereas we are paying a tax of 54.71 per liter. Who is to be blamed now? I think you know it, viewers. Who is to be blamed? You can answer it, do comment it, viewers. Now, looking at the week's news, One Earth, One Health. PM Modi says in message to G7 summit, he will be speaking in 3 sessions on Saturday and Sunday on the themes building back stronger, building back together, and building back greener. The world, the second big news of the week, the world is asking for the origin of coronavirus. When the demand is growing quite higher and louder, China has come up with a research. They say that we have found a batch of new coronaviruses in which one of the viruses is same as SARS-CoV-2, that's COVID-19. We have studied about different types of coronavirus and also which of them is most virulent or infectious among humans. The researchers from Shandong University has said it. They also, when the demand is increasing, China had to safeguard themselves, and that's the reason they have brought out this theory. They want to show that COVID-19 is natural and not man-made, is what the analysts say. Now, looking at the third news of the week, the third big news of the week, unlock has started in India, in many states in India. Many states have taken the path of unlocking and starting up with the economy. Uttar Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, and Himachal Pradesh, including parts of Karnataka, have started easing restrictions in their states. And that's the most important thing. They have to come back to the normal. And new normal is not what we want. So all the states are coming back, bringing up their economy. Let's see what happens, because the unlocking process is the most important thing. How they do it, how good they do it, will prevent the third wave, will at least let go the third wave. That's the most important thing. Looking at science and tech, viewers, Hoover Dam reservoir reaches record low water levels. Largest iceberg breaks off in Antarctica. New discovery shows human cells can write RNA sequence into DNA. I wrap up this edition of D.India Focus over here, viewers. Until the next time I meet you all, signing off. Sricharan, do subscribe, do hit the bell icon, support this young team, viewers. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for watching me. Stay home, stay strong, and stay safe. Thank you, viewers.